Hello, 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 and welcome to Rapid Pixel Racing. We are here now for round 7 of the Mexican Grand Prix. Unfortunately, today it's just myself. Gaz should be joining us at some point very, very shortly, but until then, you're just stuck with me, unfortunately. So we're here for the usual quali. We have 15 drivers, as you can see here. It's a 3-round quali. We will do the usual sessions of quali. I'm assuming it's 3-round quali actually because it says Q1. So yeah, you never know with this. We'll double check. I hope you're all okay. Watching at home. Waiting for the first cars to come out. At the moment, no one has come out yet. Let's just put his data up so we can see what's going on. There we go. So let me just quickly find the... Oh, there's some cars coming out on track. I believe we do. Let's just send this link out again. 1 second. It should be... Okay, sorry, it's not actually coming through that one. I don't know why. I'm not too sure. So there we go. So, first car on track is Rob Sim Racer. We'll go on board of him as he goes around on his flyer. See what he can do. Let's just put in the link in the other chat as well. People can actually come and join and watch the race. Okay, so let's find the season standings so far. So after round 6, we'll start with your Drivers' Championships. Chubb leading the way at the moment in the Aston Martin on 100 points. Then we have second place Johnny Stokes in the McLaren on 77. Moylan in third with 72 in the Alpine. We have Scotty Harris in the Aston Martin on 67 points. We have Avi in the Mercedes on 56. Al Jadifa in the AlphaTauri on 48. Dutch Face in the McLaren on 47. Erez in the Mercedes on 26. Womack in the Ferrari with 14 points, and his teammate is in 10th, just behind Motti Pet. I can't say his name, I'll apologise. Motti with 10 points. Joint with Rob Sim Racer in the Williams on 10 points. His teammate Lewis is just behind him with 9 points. We have Nelsby in the other Aston Martin with 8 points. El Stefano in 14th with 6. We have Bozeman, who's had a bit of a shocking couple of races so far, but definitely has good pace in 15th with 2 points. And yet to score, we have Brooker Bronco, Hud Zojo, Carl Fraud, BD number 25, and FreeSync. What that does to your constructors' standings is as follows. Leading the way is the McLaren boys with 69 points. Aston Martin are in second with 56. We have the Red Bull team with 49 points, sitting in third place. Mercedes are in fourth with 44 points. Alfa Romeo are in fifth with 25 points. We have the AlphaTauri with 24 points. Alpine with 20 points. Ferrari with 14. Williams with 4. And Haas, yet to score, is on 0 points. As we're on board now with Rob Sim Racer, and he comes round for the final time. Last couple of chicanes now, the Innocent Stadium. One more corner to navigate. Guys, let me know if the audio is okay. It's very loud in my ear right now. And he crosses the line, it goes 117.5. I just heard a bit. I think I've changed the audio a little bit very quickly because it is extremely loud in my ear. They'll probably be extremely loud in your ear as well. Let's have a little fix of that. Hopefully that's better, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll do it one more time just to make sure. Just turn some settings down very quickly. Audio, here we go. Turn it down to 6. Should be fine now. There we go. Should be better. Should be better. Carl Freud just jumped in second with a 117.9. Who else have we got on the lap? Who's coming to the end of their lap? I believe it is Chubb starting his lap. Yep, Chubb's going to start his lap now. We'll stay on board with FreeSync. I believe he's crossing. No, not FreeSync. Womax. James. There we go. James Owl crosses the line. Bit of a towel whip. 126. Obviously not the best time he's set so far. on board now with Hadzojo. Yellow flags in the S section there, sector 2, as Hadzojo comes around the final corner now. Very nicely done. 6 to the middle at the moment, goes to 117.3, puts up in the first place for the time being. Who else we got just behind him? A couple of guys about to cross the line, I believe. Let's have a look. Carl Fraud is he on another lap? It looks like he's going to go around one more time, trying to improve that 126 on 117. Well, he's going to go around one more time. Let's have a look at tyre choice. Oh, strange tyre. I just realised a strange tyre choice there, as FreeSync does go pole with a 115.3. Who else next across the line? Let's have a look. We've got Moylan's in the pit still. El Stefano just started his lap. We have one of the McLaren boys. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a look at Dutch Face as he crosses the line. 133.5, not a very good time from him. Chubb, let's see what he can do. There we go, 114.8, fantastic time from him. Brilliantly executed there. So we'll have a look who else we've got aboard now. So slowing down there. If we got anyone on a fast lap. There we go, what's this? Al Jadifa just about to start his lap. Brooker Bronco, I believe he's about to come in. No, not Brooker Bronco. Hadzojo. Is he on a flyer? He is still on a flyer. 1/10 up currently as he goes round, exits the stadium. There we go, crosses the line. Goes slightly faster, 2 tenths faster. Stays where he is in 3rd place, but it's a very good time. Who else we got? Al Jadifa. Where's Al Jadifa at? He's not too far away. El Stefano coming round into the stadium section now. We'll get on the throttle nice and early for this last corner here, but not too hard because it's a very difficult corner. Or chicane of the corners there. He has invalidated, unfortunately, so we'll see if he goes around again. He's going to dive into the pits. He's going to go one more time by the looks of it. Who else? Scotty man started his lap. Let's go on board with Scotty now as he goes down the main straight here. Full throttle. Should be hitting speeds of well over 200 miles an hour. And as you see, he does 202, 203 miles an hour, 204. He brakes hard for the first corner, which leads very quickly onto the second, the third, and onto the next DRS straight, the double bite of the cherry as it were. DRS open right there as you can see. Full throttle now, right until the next hard brake in as he goes hard left. Again, quick left and another quick right there. Being careful, very easy to spin out on that corner there. A double kind of hairpin style corner as he comes back on himself. And then we come to the quick S's. This is the most difficult part of the track. If you get one section wrong here, it will throw you off completely. And he seems to have handled that quite nicely. Kept the speed up very well. Exits at 180 miles an hour. Next DRS zone. Hits the brake as he enters the stadium. Fast right hander. Bit of a twitch there. Left hand now. This is again difficult part of the track. It's nice and slow, but you can spin it so easily. And then this final corner is very difficult to navigate. It's like a double. You're always turning still. Comes close to the wall. A 114.802. Beating Chubb just about. That's ridiculous. What a lap. What a lap. 5 people watching so far. So don't think, guys, if you've got any questions, do feel free to ask. Moylan's gone out on... Okay, what is this? Is something going on with this race? Intermediate tyres? Is it a strange one? I suppose like we are doing a free quotation, so they've got no need to worry about setting a lap. I guess that's what he's doing. Let's have a look at Moylan anyway. Oh, we have a car stop though. Oh, it's just Scotty there getting out of the way of Moylan as he comes round. So obviously in qualifying we do normally lose a couple of drivers off the bat. With the moment we've only got 15 drivers, so everyone should be going through if they manage to cross the line and set a lap of sorts. As you can see, Dutch Face there chosen the medium tyres. James chose the inters, and so has Moylan there. So there's not going to be much excitement in this session because obviously everyone is going to go through. But we'll never know. You never know what could happen. Could be a crash along the way. Who else we got on a lap? Who's on a lap at the moment? Hadzojo's done 4 laps on no soft. They must be feeling the strain right now. And also Carl's done 5 as well. A lot of laps on these tyres. A lot of laps on these tyres. So, 7 now in the chat watching. Thank you very much for coming over to watch. We're on board now with Carl on these very used set of tyres here. As you can see, they're 5 laps old. Who else we got on board? Johnny Stokes. Have a look at what he can do. Lovely orange McLaren there. I keep calling it Mercedes. We have yellow flags ahead. Jump on board more and see how he's getting on. His time's probably going to be terrible to say the least. But it's good. It's a good strategy to pick the intermediate tyres if you know you're guaranteed to get through to Q2. Saves you a set of tyres in the end of the race. But you guys got to be careful now because he's getting approached very, very quickly by the other McLaren of Johnny Stokes. Doesn't want to get in his way particularly. So Johnny Stokes looks like he's pulled out of that lap anyway. So Moylan's not really got anything to worry about there. Sounds like he's got no fuel in there. It sounds awful, that car. But anyway, Moylan, let's have a look what his time can set. If he beats anyone on these tyres, it's quite embarrassing really. But here we go. We are hearing very strange noises. There we go, as he crosses the line. 127.5. There we go. And there we go. And Johnny Stokes was 121.2. So never get his head, like these guys are all through technically, so no reason to really stress. As Max is now out on his fast lap now. We have yellows in sector somewhere. Sector 2 apparently on lap 0. It looks like it's Hadzojo. I think, does he just get out of the way, Hadzojo, or is he just hit some damage? Jump on board with El Stefano and have a little look at his car. Very strange. His teammates flies past Hadzojo as well. Possible damage on Hadzojo's car. He is taking a lot of corner cuts there. Ari saying good vibes. Yeah, thank you, Ari. Oh, there we go. That is why. He is a Formula Ford. That is why he is struggling. So here we go. Welcome, Ari, to the chat, by the way. So here's have a look where everyone is currently on track. Max now. Final 2 corners. I'm not sure his last corner counts as 1 corner or 2 corners, but here we go. Yeah, only 50 drivers today, Amir, sorry. So, yeah, 50. That means everyone will be going through, I believe, into Q2. So no one's really got to push. They can all just chill out and relax, really. It's a shame, because it is interesting to see, you know, who actually pushes and who doesn't. But for the time being, it's one of them things, I suppose. Anyway, good vibes from Carl. Thank you, Carl, for the good vibes. Yeah, as long as everyone no one DNFs, basically, Amir, then they'll go through. That's how basically it works. If you DNF during this session, then yes, you are out of Q1 and won't see Q2. So the idea is just to set a lap. Doesn't matter how fast you go, just set a lap to get through to Q2, and then you can go from there. There we go, on board now with Max. He's about to get stuck in the traffic ahead, as you can see. It's like it's Bozeman's ahead. Scotty goes faster still at 114.7. No need for it really. Just strutting his stuff there, wasting his tyres. There we go, Max close to the wall, crosses the line 116.9. Good time from him. There we go. So, we will be joined soon by Gaz, our second commentator for today. Some of you guys might know Gaz from TTFL, some of you not so much. Or even from TNE, when we used to do TNE. Yeah, it's a funny one. Like I said, obviously, it doesn't matter what times these guys are setting, but like, obviously for Scotty, for Chubb, they really wanted to show that they're the fastest. Like, if I was in their situation, I know I'm definitely going to qualify. I would have done what Moylan's done and what James has done, put on inters, just get around the track. And I think that'd be easy. So you reckon it's going to be a 1:14.0. Hey, do you know what? That's a big arse though. It's a big arse. 7 tenths off. That's a big ask. You have to wait and see. So I don't know how much you guys are pushing. Scotty is on extremely old tyres, as you can see there. Surprised they haven't got a puncher yet. as he does it in the pits finally. There we're doing a bit of, you know, practice, last minute practice. So at the moment, this guy's basically applying for bragging rights. Hazojo for the win, is what Chris said. Hazojo sitting in 6th place. Does need to do something special if he wants to fight for this lead. Free Slick unfortunately invalidated his lap there. Is he going to go again? Looks like he will be. And he does. He's going to push the line to go again. We have El Stefano out on his lap as well, as he goes through the difficult S section here. Does it fairly nicely. El Stefano's missed a couple of races so far this season, so that's why he's quite down there at the moment. But don't let that fool you. He's a very good driver. He knows exactly what he's doing. As he comes around and exits the stadium now. Oh, a bit wide there, late on the brakes, a bit too much. But again, doesn't matter. He's 8 laps, lost 9 tenths there. We're just getting some little last minute practice in on 8-lap old tyres, doing a bit of race simulation, seeing how long his tyres can go. We have Johnny Stokes there, sitting on a 121.2, chosen to go out now on the soft tyres. This is their fastest laps, what they've done. So there you go, there's the best tyres they've used, so as you can see, like I said, James and Moylan don't need to worry. My Dutch face shows a set of mediums. Bozeman is now on his lap now. We'll see what he's going to do. Hey guys, what's your bettings? What's your bettings? Well, normally I would ask who's going to get knocked out this round, but we don't know. I know the only person that could possibly get knocked out is Bozeman, who, if he crashes, he's out. But there we go. Oh, Johnny Stokes at 114.3. So there we go. Actually, Amir, you could be right. You could be seeing 114.0s. Podium for Hazojo. You reckon he's going to be on the podium? Hazojo sitting in 7th. So you don't know. You don't know. It could happen. It could happen. Stranger things have happened. That Bozeman will be able to set a lap now. Very unlikely if he crashes out here. Okay, so Moylan just said this is the week he's not going to spin. Every race so far he's spun. And do you know what? Last week, very, very well to finish the race and finish it well. Bearing in mind he did spin a few times and a couple of silly mistakes he made. Bozeman there goes up into 4th place and that will be his qualifying over basically. But there we go. So, no one's going to really try and better themselves here. Ty says, I'm pretty strong around here, not going to lie. Who are you, Ty? What's your PSN? I'm not too sure on names yet. Brooker Bronco and Hazojo to qualify. I know, it's amazing. Do you know what, Chris? I'm shocked these guys have got through. They managed to, like, somehow get through to Q2. Unbelievable, Jeff. Oh, James Al. James Al, just double checking, right? You did race in VFL, didn't you? Your name is very familiar to me and Nevo. Just wanted to double check. Don't let the inters fool you. Now, do you know what? You beat Moylan on a set of inters, you know, like by about a second. That's saying something, you know. Moylan's got to watch out for that. Moylan's definitely got to watch out for that. Let's have a look at Bozeman. Is he going to go around again? No, he's invalidated it because he's useless. Yeah, he did. Okay. I thought I saw you in VFL. Is VFL still a thing? Is it still going, or is it just, you know, over now? Just out of curiosity. There we go. Bozeman enters the pits. Now we'll finish the Q1. Own an Xbox by looking at Twitter. Yeah, do you know what? Xbox is always their bigger aspect of it. That's where I came from, the Xbox side. But yeah, personally, you know, I'm not a fan of how things are run. So I'm just literally, as a driver, thought, you know what, I've had enough, and I left. But I don't know. I wish all the leagues the best. You know, I do like having a bit of competition between the leagues. But there we go. That rounds up Q1. I'm shocked that no one has gone out. We've got big surprises here. Everyone's gone through. Very understandable. No one's got any penalties, which is good to see as well. Like to see that. There we go. Everyone's tyre choices. Incidents. A lot of invalidations. A lot of validations there. Speed in the pit lane for Womax as well. Naughty, naughty. And then no, see no pit stops there. Wait for this to ready up. We can crack on with the next round. Now this is where it's going to get interesting. This we're going to see some knockouts. What car is ninth? That never happens. No, do you know what? It never happens. Never happens that Carl was ninth. Shocking. Shocking, Carl. I think that does really help that, you know, that 3 drivers have chosen like the slower tyres, and out of those 3, 2 are on wet or inters. But you know, credit where it's due. You got ninth place. It's all good. But there we go. As we enter Q2 now, this is where it's going to get dicey. We are going to see some people losing out here. Who's going to be the first one to come out on the pits? Normally, it's James that comes out first, I think. We'll have a look. Who's going to be the first one to bite? Who's going to be the first one to bite? There's a couple of drivers you can see they're getting ready. No one is currently out at the moment, no. Oh, guys, if you could tell me what the weather's going to be like for today, it'd be good to know. I'm assuming it's going to be dry. And there we go. Who is the first one out? It looks like it's a Haas. Is it Hudzojo? No, it's Brooker Bronco. As he's forgotten to take off his limiter, as you can heard there. Miracles can happen. They can happen. Miracles can happen. We believe in miracles here at Rapid Pixel Racing. But there we go. So, have a look at tyre choices as well. I'm assuming everyone's going to pick the softer tyre, but there is a couple of drivers that are contemplating the mediums. As you can see, Johnny Stokes is coming out on his medium tyres. Freesinks got them on in the pits, and then we have Chubb also got them on in the pits. So these are the tyres that they're going to be qualifying on. They're going to qualify on these tyres. They're going to be starting on these tyres. Whatever time they set, best time. Obviously, you guys know that because you watch this all the time, and you race here all the time. But there we go. Let's jump on board with our leader, which at the moment is Brooker Bronco, who will cross the line first, therefore setting the first lap, even though they validate. But drama already as Carl has spun. So there we go. Miracles could happen, Carl. As you said there, miracles could happen. Be careful as you rejoin. But there we go. Brooker Bronco now entering the stadium section now. He's going very wide just to let James through, so James will take over. So James will set the first lap of this session. Crosses the line now, and it will start the timer. Let's see what you can do. So Brooker Bronco done this. So get a draft off James, or do you just know that James is a lot faster than him? We don't know. There you go, nice and wide in there, cutting the corner very nicely into turn 1, 2 and 3. Oh, Carl's other half's watching. Oh, got ya. Hello, Mrs. I can't say his name, but Freud. I'm gonna call you Freud. Miss Freud, welcome to the stream. What's his chances, do you reckon? Do you reckon he's gonna do good? Has he been practicing at home? Has he been neglecting you? That's what I tend to do. Mrs. doesn't like it to be honest. She's sort of giving me a look behind me now. But there we go. As we see, James now does navigate through the S's very nicely. Comes to the stadium section now, heavy on the brakes as he goes into the right-hander. And here we go, waving to all the fans as he goes through the left, slow right, and then accelerates for the final 2 corners. James will set a lap. Will he go close to the wall? He does. And then 1:15.9. So not as fast as I would expect. Brooker Bronco goes a 1:18.3. Let's have a look now as we have Scotty crossing the line to start his lap. Hudzojo has come and gone a 1:16.4. And Ferret has entered. Gaz, how are you?
I am good, I'm good. Just need to get into this lobby.
There you go, there's your invite. And I have appeared to have lost sound. One second. Oh, it's because it's gone quiet because you're here, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I was like, what the hell? My sound's gone.
Oh, so just blame me.
I always blame you. I always blame you. By the way, you guys are echoing slightly.
Right.
Get a new mic, man.
I'm getting one at the end of this week, man.
Thank God for that.
Is it better?
Hello. No. Rob has backed across the line now. His medium tyres goes 4th on a 117.5. So, slow time so far. You know, I'm expecting a bit better from these guys.
Is that better, mate? Is that better?
That is much better. Fixed. It's
Fixed.
fixed.
It's fixed. I've got it in such a way I might actually just tape it like this. Always have it like this. Oh, so it's full quality as well. Oh,
yeah, full quality.
Awesome.
So, well, we had only 15 drivers today, so everyone did go through. Normally we have a few more, so a bit of a shame really, but everyone gone through, and now this is the first time of the knockouts.
Oh, some faces, some names I already recognise.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, some not. El Stefano being one of them, I think. We have
Johnny Stokes, Scotty Harris.
Yeah. Dutch Face should know him.
Yeah, Dutchy McDutch Face. Some new guys as well that I need to learn about. Oh, I do love this circuit, Mexico. Absolutely amazing circuit.
I'm a big fan of this, aren't you?
Yeah.
One to watch out for. We have James Al, very, very good driver. We have Moyland as well, very, very quick driver as he crosses the line, and there you go, 1:15.6 on his medium tyres. Chubb as well, very, very quick driver. Do you know what? A shocker could happen with Al Jadifa. Carl would like to think he's a threat. Same with Brooker Bronco. Although Moylan has got an Achilles heel, and it is he can't keep his car straight. He's very famous for spinning. The Robertson racer unfortunately invalidates his lap and comes into the pits. Bozeman is starting his lap now. Chubb has also just started his lap as well. But yeah, should be a good race. I mean, looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's like I can't wait to see how these drivers do take turns 1, 2, and 3 when they start the race, because that's where all the tension seems to come out dead quick.
Yeah, definitely. So Carl's girlfriend is watching, or Carl's missus. I don't know how what the relationship is, but it's Carl's partner. You don't have to worry about Carl. He'll be at the back. Yeah, we know what Carl's like. But I love him. El Stefano goes 7th there, setting a 1:17.1. Oh, Bozeman's out.
Oh, what happened to Bozeman?
Oh, he's lost it in the S's. And there he is there, on the side of the road. Big shame for him. Well, unfortunately won't see the next stage of qualifying. He's one driver that he has got the pace, Bozeman, but he has got a mistake in him. It's a big shame, really.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Reminds me of a couple of drivers that we know.
Oh, Nels B's just joined as well, so he'll be coming into the race. Not into the session, obviously, because he'll technically be out. But guys, how you been today anyway? How's your day been?
Oh, it's been a very long day. Very long day indeed.
Long day, yeah.
Very long day.
Glad to be here with me, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's a good way to end the day.
Like to hear it.
So we've got Al Jadifa, yeah. I think he's gone out as well. I think he's crashed at the S sections. Yeah, I just seen the yellow marker. His his name's gone blanked out.
Yeah.
It's the S sections again, though. It's
Will there, as you can see, on track.
I think Herman Tilk has done an absolutely fantastic job here at Mexico.
Yeah, do you know what? I don't like him. You know I don't like him, but yeah, I do like this track.
no one really likes them unless they're looking at the Malaysian circuit, Bahrain, and Mexico. It's probably his three best jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Oh,
who's
another
that
crash. Ah, it's Wumax.
Oh,
As the Dutchface goes second place. So yeah, Wumax has crashed. It looks like it's on the final corner.
it looked like he might have been trying to get into the pits and hit the pit wall by the looks of it and bounce back.
It's
Or
definitely happened to me
spun on
a
the
few
last
times
corner.
before.
Yeah. It's so easy to crash though
On this game in
on a
general.
pit wall. Yeah, on this game in general, but at the pit wall, it's quite easy to crash at Mexico on the pit wall because you're coming in quite quick.
Big shame actually, because that means, like I said, lost 3 drivers, so only 2 were knocked out, and Carl at the moment looking like he's one of them. In a 1:18.9, his best time so far. Does need to improve if he wants a chance. And Brooker Bronco, what can he do as he enters the stadium section now? Oh, Abby's joined us also. We're going to have 17 drivers today, which is good.
Oh, getting better and better.
Yeah. So, Gaz, last corner. Where is it? They're out. Where is the last corner here? Because I am debating where it is at the moment.
What do you mean, where is it?
Well, okay, you jump on board with my Dutch face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so in stadium now,
Yeah.
I want to know if it's one long corner or if it technically counts as 2 corners which are turning slightly more. So, is it the first? Is it all this? Is the last corner, or is
it is all one corner.
Okay, so yeah, double checking because you do turn quite a bit afterwards. So I thought
Well,
might be
so
counted as
like
2.
it's you don't straighten up.
No, you don't.
You don't straighten up, and you don't turn up. You don't go to center point at any point. If you do, you've screwed up.
Yeah, if you go to center point, you're gonna hit a wall.
Yeah, or you've already oversteered.
Yeah, I was just curious because obviously some of the F1 tracks are strange with these definitions of a corner.
Yeah. It's basically anything that has a significant adjustment to steering from the center point. So if you're on a center point and you move the steering wheel a significant amount to make the corner happen, it classes a turn.
Oh, a free sync there. Was on a good little lap there and just invalidated it on the very last corner. Such a shame, but he does make it into the pits. We have a bit of a tactic happening here with the Haas boys. Brooker Bronco's getting a lovely drag from his teammate as he moves slightly out the way now to let him past. Now the smart money would have been for Hudzoda just to go straight to give him the best drag he possibly could get. But no, good teamwork there from the boys.
But then if it's seen as like that he's deliberately dragging his teammate along, and it could be seen as a penalty to some stewards.
Yeah, good.
So,
James unfortunately invalidates it again in the stadium, so when we set our time here, probably be diving into the pits. And he is. Oh, Brooker Bronco, we got a message from Lattice. Brooker Bronco is going to start last to give everyone a head start, then go and win the race and lap everyone. Yeah, mate, okay, I'm not being funny, but you said that last week and he wasn't even here. Like, I don't believe Brooker Bronco has that in him. I would love to see Brooker Bronco do that. Where is he actually? Let's have a look. He should be on a flyer, but he's currently down at the moment, so he's not on that good of a lap. Even with that drag he got from his teammate. As you can see there, his teammate, Hanzojo, is right behind him.
yeah. So maybe they are playing the tactical. Oh no, but
No, Hanzojo's gone into the pits.
so he's come out just to give him the boost.
And it didn't work, he was slower. Trust me, just wait, that's what Lattice says. Lattice, where are you today? Why aren't you racing today? What's going on? Here we go, Rob Sim Racer, they're validated as well. We have got basically that time now where it's 1 minute 40 seconds, so if they do want to set one more lap, they'd better do it quickly. As you see, FreeSync has exited the pits, doesn't feel safe at the moment where he currently sits. I've just done his PSGL race. So you're gonna join us then, Lattice, yeah? Jump in for the race. Start at the back. James Al also come out onto the out of the pit lane now. Went from 13th to 3rd in a full wet Zandvoort race. Whew. Zandvoort isn't the easiest track to begin with, let alone on a wet track. But guys, this is your first experience with rapid racing, isn't it?
It is indeed. So just kind of like, having a little look to see what the drivers are like. It seems like we've got some good drivers that I don't know anything about. So we quite got to learn quite quickly, haven't I?
Yeah, you do. So, Brooker Bronco unfortunately will be out of this session, as you can see there. He's entered the pits. Robson Racer trying to increase his time to get out of the drop zone as he goes through the S section now. Pick up the most speed as he possibly can. DRS is wide open. Heads towards stadium. Currently 5 attempts up, half a second up on his time. That will just about drag him out of the bottom 2, I should say, because it's not even a 5 anymore. Comes round the final corner now. 4 on the throttle. Does he go close to the wall? No, he stays to the outside. Goes 8th for the 116. 1 second he improved there. Very, very quick time from him. That should see, we'll see him safely into the next round. And here we go. So unfortunately we are going to lose Carl, El Stefano, Brooker Bronco, Bosma, Al Jadifa and Wumax.
Wow.
Big shame. Big shame here. Yeah, we do definitely see some exciting racing here. Even with like the there's a lot thing of with this group of lads. There's not anyone that's like stand out quick. You know what I'm saying? There's not like a runawayer and then there's everyone else. Like honestly, races could be won by Johnny Stokes, by Dutch Face, by Scotty, by Moylan, by Chubb, by James. Who else was good? Was quick? Bosma has got it in him to be quick, but like I said, he's a bit of a mistake. Can have some mistakes, unfortunately. Zojo's very quick sometimes as well, so this is a track you might like. Robson Racer could make some upsets as well. Yeah, it's interesting little group of lads here.
Well, the time difference between Chubb and James Owl, they're just 6 thousandths. Absolutely amazing how close.
Yeah,
I think it's really close up and down the grid, really.
It's very, very quick. Very, very quick. Considering I said like Scotty, Chubb and James have set their times on mediums, just shows you how quick these guys can actually go as well.
Yeah, I think medium tyres are the option to go for the first stint.
Oh yeah, definitely. Around this track, especially around this track. It's not it's not one that you would likely see a safety car in the first couple of laps. Like I've said, there's other tracks that are more likely to see a safety car. For example, Azerbaijan, Russia, Monaco. But here, I think there's a lot of open spaces, a lot of chance to redeem yourself. So medium tyres probably be the best option here. Message from Lattice quickly. Bosma is one of the quickest and cleanest drivers I've ever raced. He moved to Will for this game. Okay, so that's what it is then. Do you know what? Bosma is a very good. I said I've noticed he's a very, very good driver, and it's just I think there's just something in him. There's a learning curve with racing on the wheel. So maybe that's what it is. Just getting used to the learning curve. But I definitely can see him in being up there with the top boys. He has got the pace. He just literally every now and then he makes a little mistake that can cost him quite heavily. But here we go. We are saying goodbye to El Stefano, Brooker Bronco, Bosma, Al Jadifa and Wumax. Wumax again, another quick driver, so it's a shame we're not seeing him in the shootout. And I'm amazed to say Carl has made it through to Q10. So Q10? Q3 in 10th place. Carl has made it through. El Stefano's gamble didn't work. No, medium tyres a bit too slow, I think, on that one. But you know what? You're in 11th place. That's probably the ideal place to be if you're going to be anywhere outside the top 10.
Yeah, I'd rather be in 11th with medium tyres than be in 10th with soft tyres.
Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. It all depends as well, like on your own preference on the track and the group of the drivers you're with. Like for example, if I'm on a track that I really like, and I've got the option, I will tend to try and match, I'll go on the softs, have the option to go on the softs. If it's track I don't particularly like, or I know that the guys are faster than me, and I will go on the mediums and try and long the race out. But yeah, because I think sometimes it's better to be up there in the on the fast tyres with the big boys. But it all depends on what the drivers think. But yeah, normally it is best to be on the medium tyres. James Owls exited the pits as he always does normally, and he's very quick to come out of the pits on his final stint.
Absolutely. Excuse me.
Carl agrees as well, but Q3 is going. Sorry. But Q3, what is going on? That never happens. He always gets knocked out. He does. It's a shock that Carl's here. And I'm impressed that Carl's here. I think Carl's impressed that he's here. Carl's probably sitting at home. Do you know what? It's probably the best time to go and see Carl, you know, because I think he'll be very happy, you know what I'm saying? You know, he'll be driving with 3 sticks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But here we go. But yeah, do you know what, guys? You are in for a treat today. This is a group of very quick, clean drivers.
Absolutely.
Everyone else top 10 should be on medium soft.
I tell you what I do miss though, Hobo, about us commentating.
That.
This is just a bit of banter, the little things that we do together, lap rundowns, everything.
Oh yeah. Do you want to do a lap rundown? Actually, I did a little bit, but I'm not as good as you, man.
Let's find someone who's near. You know, let's go Scotty Harris in the Red Bull.
Here we go. So you get it. This is what you get with Gaz. You get a complete track rundown from on-board perspective. Here we go. It's something that I can't offer. I could do it a little bit. I can say, oh, there's a left turn coming up, right turn coming up. But here we go, in the capable hands of Gaz.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's ex-Mexico and they don't have corner names, so it's still a good circuit to commentate on. So here we go with Scotty Harris now bursting out at the start-finish straight. A very long start-finish straight. It's actually roughly about a third of the length of the circuit is this straight, so plenty of overtaking can be done here as we head into the right, left, right off turns 1, 2 and 3. Get nice tight apexes on those first two. Third one, let it flow out. Run right down the curb before you start trickling across to the right hand side, ready for turns 4 and 5. And here again, there's a left-right chicane, really tight in, switch back across. Again, follow that curve, just stay with the curve right till 6 and 7 right at the top here. As you come back down, you are trickling back across as you're about to head into the complicated S section. So there we go. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, around 12, and around 13. Now coming up to turn 14 with shot right-hander into the stadium section. This is probably the slowest part of the whole circuit. Around turn 14, 15, and then on to turn 16, right round the top end. One long sweeping corner. Let's see what Scotty Harris can give us. And that's a 1:14.7.
Yeah, it's a good time. I expect better from him. I think he'll go a lot quicker in the later part of this session. But yeah, it's a very good time.
Absolutely. But this is one of those circuits. It's deceivingly quick.
It is very, very quick. Actually, it's one of the quickest circuits that you don't expect to be quick, you know.
No, it's one of those ones like you look, you think like, hey Joe, Monaco's quick because it's short. This isn't really that short circuit. It's just very quick. And I do love the fact it's got a very long straight.
Yeah, I do. It's good for overtaking as well, and it's also with the only thing I don't like about it particularly is the double bite of the cherry.
Oh, Scotty Harris.
Oh no, Scotty's out.
Yeah, right on the S-bends.
Got out another flyer, jumping back on board quickly with Chubb's gone into the pits. Is Moyler going to go out again and try another lap? I don't think he is. I think he's too slow. Yeah, he's turning it off. So a couple more messages to read out quickly. Lattice said everyone else at top 10 should be doing a medium softs. Guys, the softs are unbelievable at the end. And Carl's partner says Carl might come first. He might. In some sense of the word, he's definitely going to come first.
I think he already has come first.
Yeah, I think he has. I think he's already come first in his own head. He has set a 117.1. Is he going to go round again? I think he has turned his car down as Johnny Stokes has come up behind him. A bit late on the brakes there, Johnny Stokes. I think he's validated anyway. But there we go.
The one thing I must say about the S section in Mexico is completely different from any other S section in the world.
It's very difficult.
It's difficult because everyone is different in one way or another. It's not like when Maggots and Beckett's, it's smooth.
Yeah.
Bahrain is very smooth, and so is USA. So this being like very, very difficult. It's all like they tried to do it with Vietnam. They tried to make it difficult in Vietnam, but Vietnam was still smoother than what it is here at Mexico. But it can be quite forgiving because you do it's a wider track, so you've got that chance to redeem yourself.
Yeah, there is. But I said if you make a mistake entering or any part of the S's, especially entering it, like it really screws you up for the whole flow.
Yeah, well, that's what happened to Scotty Harris. Scotty Harris lost it in the second bend of the S's, just oversteered, cooked it, and sent his car nose first into the wall.
I would say Carl just took that very, very nicely there at the end of the stadium section. Now, it's going to be up for a good time, you know. I think this could be a decent time. One more corner to navigate now as he comes through the last corner. The long sweeping right hand, a bit close to the wall though. He's going to lose a lot of momentum through that. Oh, I think that might have just cost him. 1:16.5. I think you could have gone faster there. I think you made a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, that last corner he did make a mistake there, but he'll learn from that. He's still got 5 minutes yet to where he can get back around, get a fresh set of softs on, and see if he can do it again.
Yeah, he definitely can. It says Moylan now about to start his lap. So Moylan's definitely got potential to win this race if he can keep his car in a straight line. Problem he likes to spin. I think, guys, if you had your little "You Spin Me Right," or no, your not Britney Spears, Kylie Minogue, "I'm spinning around," it'll be played constantly, and we'd actually get copyrighted probably with the amount of times Moylan does tend to spin. Carl's girlfriend says, at least he didn't hit the wall like the last race. Yeah, that's very, very true. But then again, we haven't got the race yet. He's made it through this bit. He's still got 4 minutes to go. It could happen. That Carl's come around again, though. Let's have a look. Oh, I might get that
soundtrack up from yourself, France.
Oh, I've spun. How have I spun? You should have heard me round. What's the name? Around Azerbaijan on Friday. That was a nasty one. Lawrence Chubb, Jack. What about medium, soft? Oh, it's a good question. Medium, soft. Personally, that would be my favourable one because the softs do wear. I believe they wear very quickly around here. So,
see, that it all depends on how well you do with your first stint.
One second. Moylan has gone a 1:14.0. So there we go, Jack. You was right. 1:14.0. That we have hit the 1:14.0 point. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's one of those ones like the first stint is the most important. If you can make those tyres last a bit longer than what most others do, then medium soft would be the best option. Especially as the car gets lighter, the softers are going to last longer and longer each time. But then, if you wear them down a bit more, then you might have to stick another set of mediums. But then, do you go medium, soft, medium?
No, I definitely keep my softs to the end. Car's lighter.
It depends where the battle is, really.
Yeah.
If you're close in the middle, and you want to stick softs on, you might end up having to go to the mediums. To last to the end. Oh, Johnny Stokes.
1:13.9. Unbelievable time.
And he made a mistake at the last corner as well.
He did. So Amir thinks there will also be a 1:13.8. So let's have a look.
Well, getting closer and closer to it.
Might have been Amir that actually said sorry. Might have been Amir that said it will be. Oh yeah, Amir said I think there'll be a 1:14.050. Do you know what, Amir? He's actually predicted pretty much on point what Moylan's done.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's incredible. So Lattice is saying either soft, medium, soft, or a medium, soft, soft. And do you know what? I can kind of see a soft, medium, soft because obviously the medium tyres, soft tyres will get you going, get you clear of the medium runners. As we have got a spinner, or is it someone that's moved out the way? Never mind, moved out the way. But yeah, it does get you out the way of the medium runners. It gets you a bit clearer. But like as I said, yeah, if you're in a bit of traffic, you're definitely faster than. Then I reckon sometimes it's best to put on a set of mediums and just try and get into the clear air for a little bit. You'll probably lose time too easily if you're getting involved in silly little battles.
Yeah, definitely.
My iPad is for some reason not holding charge. I don't know what is going on here. There we go. Let's try and get my iPad back on going again. There we go. The Dutch face 1:14.7. Fine from him. Also got close to a lap. Where's Chubb? Is Chubb on an outlap? He is. And Boiler's on an outlap as well. Rob Sim Racer is invalidated, unfortunately. There is the next driver. Free sync. Have a look what he can do. Currently 1.9 seconds down on his time, so I don't believe he'll be any good here.
I'm just on board with Chubb going through the first 3 corners, and he's cutting the corners a bit too much, which those red sausage curbs do not help you whatsoever. But he manages to get turn 4 and 5 perfectly. So if he keeps that going, he might be on for a good time.
Yeah, he will, as the timer is starting to run down now into the last 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that'll be quali over. Has Dutch Face got it in him to go faster? He does, but doesn't improve in position wise.
Moylan never managed to make it round for a qualifying lap.
Look at that, another quick time from Moylan. Oh, apparently, no, actually it hasn't changed. Apparently Moylan went faster, but it didn't.
No, but he was on an outlap.
Oh yeah, he crossed the line and said he was 6 tenths faster. I was like, what the fuck? I don't think there's anyone left that's going to set a decent time now. Unless Hudzojo can find something in the last sector, because he's currently 3 tenths down. But I think... Oh, he spun! Hudzojo spun it! Oh, that'll be the end of his qualifying. Most definitely now. Big shame for him. And he's retired on the track there. Not sure that's the rule on this. I don't believe he's going to get anyone's way though. James... Freezing does go faster, but doesn't improve too much.
Both of them had their validated laps.
Fucking hell, you're right. Fucking hell.
Sorry, something's in the back of my throat.
Jesus. I thought some relative walked in. That sounded like you. Fuck you. Alright, anyway, there we go. So, Johnny Stokes will take pole position for this race. 1:13.9. Moylan second and a 1:14.0. Chubb in third place. We have Dutch Face in fourth. Scotty Harris in fifth. James Owl in sixth. Seventh place will be Free Sync. Eighth will be Rob Sim Racer. Ninth will be Carl Freud. And 10th will be Hudzojo. So Carl will be very happy with that one, I think there. Yeah, it was a 1:14.4. I wanted the time you would have set. It's a shame. That was James. You would have set a 1:14.4, which would have brought him basically up to third, fourth place there.
Yeah.
Unfortunate from James, but then he's very quick. He'll definitely make it up in the race. Got a lot of background noise from your mic, Gaz. No, I'm not sure what's going on.
I think it's just a loud background, and like my PlayStation's really loud.
It sounds like it's like someone's got a bit of cellophane. It's like...
That is my PlayStation's like really hot at the moment.
They're gonna get worse, man. It's only gonna get worse.
Oh, don't say that, man. The last time it was like this hot, it just kept cutting out.
It just sounds like you're in like a wind tunnel or something. It's really weird.
So sorry.
It's alright, man. It's alright. What mic you get anyway? What new mic you getting?
Oh, I don't know, mate. I just go pick one up on Friday, Saturday.
I've got the HyperX Hyper Cloud X, I think it's called. It's called Hyper X Cloud. It's a bit of money, but you know what? It's a very, very good mic.
Well, staying away from Turtle Beach because every Turtle Beach I've
Oh
got.
yeah, I don't have Turtle Beaches anymore, man. They're normally quite good, but they tend to break, I think, very, very easily.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got. What are they called? 1 second. Yeah, Hyper X Cloud, I think mine are called. Very, very good headset.
Oh, you just got really loud.
Oh, sorry. I'll move my mic closer to my mouth.
Oh, that's fair enough.
It's normally because of no pixel. Like I have my mic here for no pixel. And I can't really hear you, man. And I have to move it like right here to I can talk.
Wow, 19 drivers.
Wow, a
Absolutely
lot of people have joined. So let's have a little rundown. Let's give Gaz a bit of a heads up on who these guys are. Nelsby, fairly decent driver, normally a mid-pack runner. AV, very, very quick driver. You will see him cutting through the pack very quickly. Erez also can be a quick driver, but unfortunately does get caught up in some mistakes. Monty, I don't know not enough about Monty yet, really, to make a comment on him. But I do believe he's another mid-pack runner. So we should see a lot from him today. But yeah, and then Al Jadifa, definitely out of place there, sitting in 14th. Bosma out of place in 13th. Wumax out of place in 15th. So you're going to see a lot of overtakes from, I think, from 13 down. But the crucial thing is they could get like stuck battling with each other. But anyway, let's have a look.
It's just setting this up for a fantastic Mexican Grand Prix right now.
It really is. I'm really looking forward to it.
Fantastic circuit, and all the drivers are out, a lot of drivers are out of place. So let's see. Hopefully, see some good battling.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
Carl can cause an upset and gain a few places.
So I'll quickly run through who's on what tyre. So majority are actually on with the mediums. Everyone else, like Dutch Face, Robson Racer, Carl, Hudzojo, they had to choose the soft tyres, so that's what they qualified on. Brooker Bronco have chosen the softs as well in 12th place. Monty chose them in 16th, and Nelsby in last. There will be a lot of penalties. There will be. Sorry, guys. By the way, you're talking very faintly. By the way, as well. I'm not sure. I think you might have to unplug your mic again and plug it back in.
Is that better?
No. Listen to it on stream and see if you can hear it, because it's just it's a weird one. Here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and away we go here in Mexico. So far, everyone getting a fairly good start as they charge down the pack. No one making any sudden moves at the moment, but we do have the two McLarens up front at the moment, side by side. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide there. They chose better of it. Everyone gets around the first 2 corners fairly easily, I believe. No real impact of anyone.
Oh, Dutch Face has done fantastically well there.
He has done. He has. He's got to make the most of those tyres, though. Definitely got to make the most of those tyres. Up in the soft tyres there. There's your strategy. Soft, medium. But yeah, look, everyone getting away fairly cleanly. A bit of battle in here from Erez. Oh, as Al Jadif makes a little run down on Brooker Bronco. Bit of contact there. Does push Erez down the field again. Like I said, this mid-pack's going to be the one that's going to be battling so much because there's so many drivers out of place right now.
Hudso's gone really wide there to chicane and decides to stay away while everybody gets past.
He's got damage. He's losing a bit of end plate there. And Brooker Bronco as well. He's got damage. He's lost. No, he's all good. No, just a bad angle. Oh, Erez runs really wide at the back and doesn't leave the gap for Monty, who late on the brakes does get past his teammate. But they're still side by side to go through the last corner. I think someone's got to bow out, and I do believe Erez has bowed out of that one. Good little battle in here at the back. Let's change this so we can see what the gaps are between the 2 drivers. There we go. So we have Wilmax in the pits. Looks like he's got a wing damage as well. He has gone on for medium tyres. And Hudzojo as well, who definitely got wing damage.
Free sync with a penalty already.
Jesus. As Scotty makes an overtake. Okay, my time board's messed up. I don't know who's where, but Scotty has made an overtake on someone. I don't know who it was. Free sync. There we go. Wait for the time board to come back to us. But I do believe that the Dutch face is leading this race. Second place is Moyland.
Third is Johnny Stokes. Chubb is in fourth.
I don't know how the time boards are still wrong on this game. Like, surely, like, how have they not fixed this? They've had 2 games now. Bless me. And there we go. Time boards are back. Oh, I thought Johnny Stokes went really close to the ball there. Looks like he might have just kissed it, but I think he's okay. As Moyland looks like he's clearing him very easily, and Chubb is catching up. Fantastic little start at the moment. So no safety car, like we said. We've rare to have a safety car down this track on the first couple of laps. Oh, we do have a spinner though. Oh, and it is it. He's free sync, spun it. Oh, careful! And he's made contact with 2 drivers. Oh, he was kind of stuck there in no man's land a little bit. I don't believe he got damaged, but I definitely know that Nels B in front has picked up some wing damage. And I'm not sure if AV did as well, because he definitely made contact with him. It's hard to tell.
And Free Sync has picked up another penalty.
Oh god, Free Sync, what are you doing, man? Falling down the grid like a rock. Oh, is Nels B struggling with that downforce. Made a Monty go a bit wide, and Erez makes the move on his teammate there to get back past.
Well, I was on board with Free Sync, and Erez has been cut a corner.
Oh no, Moylan, sorry, Moylan's lost it.
Oh no.
Sorry, say that again, sorry.
Yeah, Erez cut where turn 4 just to get past Free Sync earlier, so I would be too shocked if he picks up a penalty very shortly.
Wait and see on that one. But yeah, Moylan, from running from second place, looks like he's made a bit of a mistake in the S's. Has dropped down to 10th. That's how close this pack is. Everyone is still tightly together as DRS has now been enabled, but he's in a massive train now.
And Chubb has managed to jump Johnny Stokes to get second.
Has. Can Johnny Stokes get him back though? Let's jump back on board. No, he can't. Let's go back to the board to Moyland. And Moyland does get past Al-Jadid for now as he's eyeing up his teammate. Al-Jadid's teammate of Carl Freud. Carl Freud takes the inside line, defending very nicely, and doesn't give it up to Moyland. Good battle in there from Carl. He's not having that, as Free Sync's into the pits as well as Nels B.
Well, just a little update about the 2 yellow flags sectors that came up, the Sector 3 and Sector 1. Both caused by the Hasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not too exactly sure why, but they were going really slow at one point. And there's Erez, like I said, penalty.
There we go.
Knew that was going to happen.
As Moylan now overtaken Carl Freud, and now right behind his own teammate of El Stefano. El Stefano is on the same tyre strategy as him. Will El Stefano let him pass though? Knowing that he's a faster driver, we don't know. We'll wait and see. He's got no right to. But Johnny Stokes there, getting back past Chubb for second place. All he's doing right now is helping out his teammate. It's fantastic from Johnny Stokes. Making sure his teammate's getting way, way ahead.
Yeah, Johnny Stokes has picked up a penalty for his efforts as well.
Oh, it's not what you want to see. It could cost him the race here, but we have got someone going very, very wide. I believe it's Carl. It is a bit of like a mistake into turns 1, 2 and 3, and it's full still all the way down to 11th place. What a little 12th place now.
Tell you what, Amir was spot on about the penalties, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
We haven't even hit 5 laps yet, and we've got 4 or 5 penalties if you count 3, 6, 2 penalties that he's had already.
Yeah, Amir knows his stuff, man. Amir knows his stuff. As we see this battle for second place now, as Scotty Harris has caught up to this pack and has joined the little fight. This could make it interesting that all these guys are on medium tyres. But Johnny Stokes in the perfect position right now to help his teammate.
Johnny Stokes the fastest lap so far with a 117.6. Fantastic effort from himself.
Yeah, he's
probably
got to do
redeemed
something.
himself.
He's got to
closed that gap down. It was 3.5 seconds earlier on in the lap, and now it's 2.5. So he's took a whole second off Dutchy McDutchface's time.
He had to do something because he's got to try and defend against these very quick drivers. As Al-Jadid is making a move now on Avi with DRS wide open. It's a very simple overtake. He'll get it done before the corner. Oh, Moylan with a penalty. That can come back to bite him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bozeman now having a little look on El Stefano. So Moylan did get past his teammate there, and El Stefano under attack now from the Red Bull. Very side-by-side battling right now. El Stefano's not going to give it up too easily, and does an amazing job there to keep Bozeman behind. But does run wide. Could Bozeman make this up? I don't think he's going to do it in the S's. But yeah, it's very close racing. It's nice to see like these drivers don't like giving up their places very easily.
No, not at all. I'm on board with Chubb right now as he's following Johnny Stokes around. Now, Chubb has got his knack of getting the apexes spot on the single corners, but Johnny Stokes going through the S-bends, it was just like water flowing through a stream. It was just smooth as anything.
That's where you're making your time. That's where your time's going to be made up there.
Yeah. So this is going to be a fantastic battle between these two drivers. Oh, a little squiggle there by Chubb. Lost a big chunk of time to Johnny Stokes. 4 attempts he lost there because he was closing in. He's just going to have to do all that work all over again.
And Moylan there just overtaking Rob Sim Racer, trying to make up some ground for his mistake earlier. Avi has dispatched Al Jadifa for 10th place. And Bozeman under attack. Oh, he's going for it. For El Stefano ran the outside this time, tried the inside last time. El Stefano's lost it. El Stefano's spun at the back. And I think he's collected some other drivers with him. He's done very well there to not cause a massive crash. But I do think Al Jadifa has come off worse there. Oh, I'm not too sure, you know. This game's very hard to tell now with the damage. I don't think he's got damage, but you never know. As Carl just laps the place. Thank you very much. I'll have that. But look, they're going side by side through the S's there. El Stefano is forced to back out of that. I do think he has got damage for the way he is driving. Al Jadifa now on the run up on him. Oh, as Monty just flies through, gets them both. What is going on?
I think there might be like floor damage or side pod damage as Bozeman.
Oh, Bozeman retired.
Yeah.
And safety car's out. Safety car has come out, so this could save anyone with damage at the moment. And he's lost it on the last corner.
Yeah, it looks like he's overcooked it and spun out. But this is kind of like helped anybody from 12th down.
It really has, because damage on Brooker's car as well, I think, as you can see there.
Booker nearly bidding it into that far wall.
I think anyone now on the soft tyres should really change and put on the mediums, but Womax is staying out. They're quite fresh soft tyres.
I will be honest, I no matter what, you're 7 laps in, I'd get a cheap, if you're down at the back, get a cheap pit stop in.
Yeah, definitely. But there we go. It's really going to help out Dutch Face. Well, actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't think it's going to help out Dutch Face actually, because he's on the alternate strategy. So he's going to be thrown out. Yeah, yes, he'll get a cheap pit stop out of it, but he's going to get thrown out in all the riff-raff in the middle. And there we go. He does come into the pits. Will anyone follow? Oh, Chubbs is in as well, and Johnny Stokes. They're all coming in. Oh, interesting. So yeah, if everyone so far from top is coming in. James is coming in as well. Moylan looks like he's going to come in. Yes, Robson Racer's coming in as well. Wow, everyone's coming into the pits.
It looks like Avi's staying out.
Yeah, Avi making the most of the free places really. Look at that, up into second place. If he can beat out his teammate, I think he backed off there. He definitely backed off there. That was good teamwork there. Good teamwork.
This is where like Chubb is basically on. He's got a teammate behind him now. He can just focus on touching with Dutchface and let Avi hold everybody else back.
Yeah, because crucially he's broken up the McLaren party there.
Yeah.
Dutchface chose to get back on softs as well. Interesting.
The McLaren party was broken up because Johnny Stokes had to stack.
Yeah, he did. But the thing is, I think stacking is a much better option than staying out. Obviously, I think he's lost a lot more places by stacking.
It all depends, though, really. It all depends on the gap. Well, this gap was quite tight, so yeah, he would have to stack. Whereas if it was a bit, if there was a bit more of a gap, he would have stayed out. So it's, yeah.
Read some more comments
it depends
quickly. Jackson
depends on
Algetifa is using a lot of ERS. We have noticed that before, that Algetifa does tend to use a lot of ERS up. Or he was, obviously safety car did come out. Good timing from a Dutch face. It actually, yeah, like we said earlier, like I said earlier, it is actually a very good time for a Dutch face. Bearing in mind everyone else is pitted behind him, it does help him out a lot. But in the same breath, obviously, well, everyone's got to pit again, basically, haven't they? Because Dutch faces stayed out on the softs and Chubb stayed out on the mediums, so they're going to have to pit again at some point. So it's not really saved them anything, if that makes sense. They've still got to pit again, guaranteed.
Yeah, but it means Dutch Racer will have to put on the mediums.
Yeah, he will, and then Chubb will have to put on the softs. What do you think about James Owl and Robson Racer going on to hards, and Del Stefano as well, for that matter?
They gambling for one stop.
Could be going that way. I'm not too sure how long they can last. Lattis reckons his money's on Chubbs for the win this race.
So with the way Chubbs has been driving over the last few laps, he was very quick. He was closing down and Dutchy for a few laps. So depending on the restart, really, if he's going to jump him or not.
Yeah, it'd be good to watch. It will be good to watch. I think the biggest one that's gonna cost them a lot of places is Womax. I think Womax made a mistake there, not pitting. Probably should have done, to be honest.
Maybe. Oh yeah, he's on the soft tyres, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still on his old softs. Yes,
Yeah.
I know he come in earlier, but you're not getting the most out of your soft tyres now, are you?
No.
But yeah, though, like I said, Bozeman is still learning his wheel, as you can see. It's a shame to lose him. He had actually made up a lot of ground before he crashed. I think he was up into like 8th, 9th place, I believe.
Yeah, he was definitely in the points.
Bear in mind he started at the back as well. Fantastic from him. But it's a shame we're not going to see any more of him today. As Hudzojo just catch up down to the back of the pack. So I believe safety car will go around one more time today anyway.
See, this is one of those circuits where you could actually the safety car could be announced very late.
Yeah, it definitely can. Definitely. And it has done before. We've seen it before, haven't we?
Yeah, we've seen it get announced when it's like halfway through the stadium section and it's like, whoa, really? But yeah, quite surprised it hasn't been announced that it was coming in because everybody's pretty much closed up.
I think Hudzojo was just a tad too far away for it to be recognised.
Fair enough.
Which could be a bit of a tactic. I've done it a few times before in racing where I am the last car behind safety car and I'm like, I don't want to come in yet. I'm going to have one more lap and save my tyres a little bit, so I'll purposely slow down until I catch up at the right moment. But there we go. So Dutch Face is still leading this race. After a fantastic start he's had, he's maintained it. Chubb up in a second, but crucially his teammate in 3rd place. That's going to be the one to watch. Scotty Harris needs to do something now on his fresh softs to break up the pack, break up this little Aston Martin party. And Erez doing well as well in 7th place. They missed that one as well. He hasn't pitted yet, Erez. Stayed out on his medium tyres, along with Avi.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad call, to be honest. Isn't a bad call.
It all depends. So if you've got to believe that there's going to be another safety car coming out later, then yeah, risk it. But like, as we do get announced now, the safety car is back in on this lap. So
one second. Al Jadifa spun. Al Jadifa spun on the safety car. He's at the back of the pack.
Oh,
what happened there? He's going to catch up to the back again, but doesn't need to pit. Has he got damage? I don't believe he has done.
I can't see any damage on his front wing.
The Dutch Face nearly clips Chubb's wing off there, and we're going to stay on board with Chubb. See how oh wow, what a start! What a release from Dutch Face! Look at the ground he's already made there. As Avi's fallen massively down. Avi's got wing damage. Avi's in the pits, wing damage. What happened there?
I don't know, but Johnny Stokes is up into third already. So he's managed to get back through.
Has Erez picked up damage as well? Moylan now up into fifth. He's going to make a look going alongside, overtaking James. Will he get Erez into this corner here? No, he thought about it. He was in two minds. Erez was waiting for it because you can see he went a lot later into the corner than he would have liked. Carl's is in 8th place. Shockingly, Carl's doing very well at the moment. I can't really argue with that. But I don't know what happened to Avi.
No, I can't do it. I can't see what's going wrong with Avi. Did he clip a car? Did he clip a wall? I'll be honest. A lot of cars did go really wide at that last corner. I thought Dutchy clipped the wall, but I did see some debris. Did see some debris fly off, but I didn't think it wasn't from his car though.
As Moylan up into 4th place now, and will be chasing down these front three of Johnny Stokes, Chubb and Dutchface. So Moylan's done fantastic to come back after his mistake earlier. And we have another little train behind. As Johnny, it looks like we have Scotty Harris, who's dropped down a lot of places as well. He's sitting in 6th place. So something definitely happened at that restart. The yellow flags again. It's Avi. Oh no, he's spun it again. He's got wing damage. Oh, it's such a shame. The Avi pitting again, unfortunately. Oh, what a shame from Avi.
Erez is just losing ground.
I think he must have damage, man. He must have some sort of damage.
He hasn't got any on the front wing, but it could be side pod.
It could be side pod, or it could. I've noticed in this game as well, like they have when you pick up a light damage, you don't see it particularly, and then you notice it when they come into the pits. So it could be that kind of situation where he's got very, very light damage, because you can see there on the S's, he can barely get that car around, and he's just getting eaten up. There you go, James
he's straight lining some of the corners, which is a sign that he's not handling the corners very well.
I'll go look, see what he does. I think if I was in his situation, I'd pit if he has got damage. But he is staying out. He chose to stay out for a few more laps. He's on 30 lap old mediums anyway, so I don't know. John Ford made a little comment there. I'm sorry, my iPad has died, so I'm trying to get my phone on so I can see. It's on charge, it's still died.
On Chubbs.
There we go. I thought I missed something because I only saw one message. I was like, what the hell am I missing? But there we go. Jumping on board my phone. Let's have a look. But there we go. Yellow flags again. Oh, who is it? It looks like it's a Haas.
It's a Haas. It's
Zojo. Oh, no. Don't look like there's damage there, but as you can see, back to board with James and Erez. Erez is defending nicely against James.
Oh, it's spun again. You spin me right
round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. A shame, big shame for him. We're going to jump on board with James, as you can see how much Erez is struggling with the S section there. Look at the run James has got on him. And I don't think he's close enough to make a move on this straight. Might have to wait now, so it's going to hold up James a little bit longer. But yeah, we definitely that Hadzoja gone again? No, yellow flags I saw. But there we go. Freesink another penalty there. He's not happy with the track limits today. As Johnny Stokes making a move on Chubb for 2nd place. He needs to get this done if he wants any help with, or if he wants to help his team out at all. Side by side through corners 2, 3 and 4. He'll have a second bite of the cherry as Chubbs makes a drastic line to defend, and it's cost him a lot of momentum, and Johnny Stokes is going to fly past on the next DRS straight, and that's going to be Willie, because late on the brakes was Chubb there. But this is what Dutchface really wants to see, his own teammate in his rearview mirror, as he has more yellows again in the back, and it is Brooker Bronco has gone round. What are these Haas drivers doing today, Gaz?
Hudso Joe has actually cut 3 corners.
What the hell?
In that last lap, he cut 3 corners, and it wasn't like by mistake. It was deliberate cutting corners.
If you record it and send it in to the stewards, as we see Freesink and Monty have a little battle through the S's. I honestly thought there would be a crash there, as Rob's There's all the battles coming up here as Rob goes really deep into the corner there and makes the overtake on Carl. Used a lot of track limits. I'm surprised he ain't told to give that back. As Freesink and Monty are still side by side for a stadium section now. Has Carl got damage? He looks like he's struggling as well with his aerodynamics. Don't believe he has, but he's staying out. But look at this little group now, guys. Are you watching this? From 8th place, they are so tightly contested. As Rumax makes a little move now on Carl. Algedeepa's also doing it as well.
Freesink's just got past Motti.
Oh yeah, he has. Freesink has cleared Motti now, so he'll be on the charge. Will he come back?
Rob is in there for the mix as well, waiting for a mistake.
This is what Rob is good at. Rob is good at just being patient and waiting to pick off little mistakes. But there we go. Look, he's doing very well sitting in 10th place. Carl's partner says he has not got no damage. But they're all running really wide through that corner there. Could be just a case of turbulent air causing all of this, because there is a lot of cars packed closely together. As Rob Sim Racer looks like he's going to make a move on Monty as he comes out of here. If he gets a good run on Motti even. I don't think he's going to be doing it. Nope, not this time anyway. Late into the brakes again from the pair of them. But it's this great racing in this mid-pack. I'm trying to keep an eye on what's going on up top as well.
Johnny Stokes is closing down on Dutchy very, very quickly.
He is.
And Chubbs is there for the party as well. So Chubbs knowing he just has to stay within touch and distance of Johnny Stokes to be getting that promoted through penalties. So Johnny Stokes needs to get past Dutchy and hammer through and see if he can open up a gap.
Oh no, I've just seen a message. Carl spun, so he lost all that ground in that mid-pack. And he's not doing so well now. As Motti under attack.
You should have seen.
Sorry, go on.
Should have seen these McLaren drivers through from turns 4 all the way down to turn 7. They were just swapping places left and right. It was amazing to see, without even touching. So it was very respectful. And
yes. Chubbs
was making a move on the outside, but no, couldn't make that stick around the outside.
And Moreland's there for the party now. So there we go. Now we've got a 4-way party.
Got to force them at the top.
And this is going to be helping out Scotty, because this battle here is going to let him reel them in. But look at this, that little snakiness going down the home straight now. Moreland's always got to do is sit there and enjoy this and wait for a mistake.
The thing is that Chubbs has got to think, right. If he's got to make the double jump on these McLarens, he's got to take both of them as quickly as he can.
Yeah, Eris did that damage. He is coming for a new wing. As we see Algedeepa having a move on Rob Sim Racer. He's going to get boxed in by Monty, so that is a great move there from Algedeepa, getting both drivers there. He noticed that he basically boxed in Rob Sim Racer. Rob couldn't do anything other than just accept the fact he's getting overtaken. And he got Monty as well. So great move there from Algedeepa up into 8th place. You know what, guys? I need like another 4 pairs of eyes for this, man. There is battles going on everywhere today. It is fantastic racing.
This is what you want from racing. This is we're halfway through the race now. We've had 1 DNF. We've had so many battles. Chubb, what an attempt! Can he make it stick?
Oh, it's contact there.
That's wheel to wheel. That's fair racing.
This is what Monty's going to want now. Monty's going to want this. And also, Dutchface loved this as well, because look at the gap he just pulled away from his teammate.
But he's still got DRS and starts closing that gap up. As Dutchy is now closing in to Sojo.
Oh, Scotty's pitted. Scotty Harris pitted from 6th place for our set of medium tyres. Oh, we got a spinner. Who spun? El Stefano spun in stadium. Oh, it's a big shame on his hard tyres. Did he get damage? I don't think he's got damage there. I think he's just got away with that. Yeah, he's away with that.
Moving right out of the way there for the front runners.
This is fantastic battling. This is fantastic racing. This is why we come to watch Rapid Pixel Racing. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Right now, I'm not too sure if Johnny Stokes is being held up by his teammate. Oh, as he goes wide for an overtake. He has going round his teammate now. Now it's now Dutch Face's turn to try and keep Chubb behind and give Johnny Stokes as much of a gap as he can. But there we go, great move there from the team. That could have ended really badly though. Could have been really, really nasty.
Johnny Stokes was quicker out of the two McLaren drivers, so
he definitely
was the right move to make. Plus, Dutch Face doesn't have a penalty, so whereas Chubb and Johnny Stokes do.
And Moylan as well.
Yeah, so...
But he's got back past him again. Dutch Face has got back.
It's the DRS. The DRS just kind of boosts them along. But the great thing about these two McLaren drivers are not stopping each other from overtaking. They're kind of like promoting it in a way. So they're like, yeah, come along, overtake me.
Oh, here we go. Moylan have a little move around the outside of Chubb. Can he get it done? Oh, no. Bit of tail spin, but he's okay. He managed to hold that very nicely there.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact from his front wheel to Chubb's back wheel, and it kind of helped him along with that half spin. But what a way to hold it! So fantastic. Easy to lose it, and he's done fantastic to hold it.
Message quickly from Jack. Let's see more racing from the front. Top 4 within a second. Dutch Face should be in this lap, if not the next. That's what he reckons there. As look at this, go 3 wide into the stadium now. And oh my god, Chubb has managed to break up the pack there. But can Dutch Face keep around the inside? There's definitely a bit of contact. Moylan could see a chance here to overtake, and he looks like he's gonna. But it's gonna be a straight line sprint, and those soft tyres are still giving you a bit of life there. And look at this, Dutch Face could come back. Look at the pace as Moylan switches to the inside. Can he make a move done on Chubb while he's expecting it? Oh, that is fantastic. Look at this driving. I don't know who to watch. Brilliant move from Moylan there. He saw the opportunity. He saw Chubb was concentrated so much on Dutch Face. He just thought, you know what, mate, I'm going to have you around the outside. And what a move from Moylan. Can he get both of them, though? Is he going to attempt another round the outside move? Well defended by much Dutch Face there. But look at Chubb making the most of that. And he's back fast. What is going on? This is unbelievable.
Oh man, this is like the stuff of commentators' wet dreams, isn't it?
I've got literally. Oh man, if Carl didn't come, I definitely have now. But there we go. Look at this, fantastic.
Herbo's got a semi.
More than that, mate. I've already finished. I'm having a cigarette. Oh, as Chubb goes round in the inside of Dutch Face, late on the brakes, could Moylan see an opportunity to overtake him again? But Dutch Face sticks to the inside line. Bit of more contact there, a bit of bargy, and Moylan, look at that run. Can he get him back? Oh, making the most of that situation. Chubb gets really out of shape on the exit of the corner there. We've lost Dutch Face. Oh, he's into the pits. Dutch Face is into the pits. He's had enough of that battle. But Moylan now side by side with Chubb. They go down the straight. Chubb has to give in there, and Moylan does take the place of second place. Wow.
With all that battling going on between those 3 drivers there, Johnny Stokes has opened up a gap at the front, and also James has brought himself into it because he was 5 seconds out 2 laps ago.
It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic battling. Let's have a look where Dutch Face come out, and look, all that battling, all that time he spent wasted there, he's fallen behind Scotty Harris, which is not what he wanted. Not what he wanted at all. Scotty Harris on the same strategy basically as Dutch Face, and unfortunately look at that. Look at the get time he's lost. 4 seconds nearly. There we go. Little battle as Monty's coming to the pits. New week for him. Let's have a look at some of the other drivers now. As El Stefano is he's attacking the back of Erez. Can he do anything at the moment? I don't think he can. Not close enough at the moment to do anything. We'll jump back on board with the leaders, I think.
I'm actually kind of watching James at the moment because he's holding it out 2.6, 2.5 at the moment. I'm seeing him picking off little bits of time every sec that he's taking off, like a few hundredths. If he carries on doing this, he will be getting the podium because he's had a clean race. He's not had any penalties.
Oh no, Monty's lost it. Monty's lost it. He needs to keep out of the way there, because he's going to get in the way of this battle for the lead. I'm not sure that compromised Chubb at all. That looked very close to being compromising him, but I think he got away with that a little bit there. But yeah, no, you're 100% right, Gaz. It's do you know what? I don't know who to watch. I don't know who to watch. I'm on board now with Erez as he's having a move on Brooker Bronco. Brooker tries to defend the outside, then switches back to the inside. Overtake open for Erez, and he does make the move by the looks of it. Down the inside into turn 1, 2, and 3. And Motti's out.
Oh, he's
He's
lost
out.
at the section.
Let's jump on board with Carl and see if we can. Oh, El
Stefano. El Stefano's just got past Booker Bronco.
Oh, basically, he has lost it.
Capitalise on that battle between Erez and Booker Bronco, and James has picked up a penalty, so it's all evens at the front.
This is what El Stefano's good at, and this is what James didn't want, essentially. But Robson rates a penalty there. Read some comments quickly from Carl. Dutchface needs to put in some good laps here, even though he doesn't want to get jumped by his teammate. They should have pitted lap 20, lost far too much time on lap 21. I think it was also that, and also the fact he was involved in the battle as well. Didn't help him at all. But yeah, look at the gap he's lost to the cars in front. He's now 7 seconds from Robson Racer. And obviously and he's just been overtaken there by Scotty. So look, there's a big loss there from Dutchface.
Yeah, it's just not finding where's our next battle.
Oh, I know. I'm taking a breath at the minute. It's actually quite nice to have a breather.
Well, we've got the two Ferraris now that are closing into each other, 14th, 15th. And there's Nels.
Oof. Nels brakes hard there to let... Womack brakes hard, sorry, to let Nels go past. Oh, but Nels makes a mistake. But I do believe Womack isn't going to overtake. It's like he slowed down for him there. He probably knows he needs to come into pit soon. So that's why she's like, you know what, mate, go ahead. I'm going to come in a few laps anyway. I'm on hard tyres. You're on softs. You're on mediums. You crack on. But Scotty Harris approaching the back of FreeSync now. As they come in through the last corner, FreeSync dives into the pits. Will give Scotty a lovely helping of DRS, I believe. There you go. Thank you for the free DRS. But this is fantastic from everyone here. It's just a shame we've lost two races so far, but it's been fantastic. We have 10 laps to go in this race. Or 11 laps, really.
Al Jadifa. Yeah, absolutely fantastic race today for him. He's up 9 places. He's not got a penalty. And he just seems to be handling this very well without any issues. It's been like quite quiet, so we haven't seen him in battles. But
Robson Racer spun. Oh, he was doing so well. That's such a shame for him. He lost it. I think he's got wing damage, and he'd have to come into the pits, unfortunately. Big shame. But yeah, Scotty Harris, I think eventually though is going to be eating up the back of that Alpha Tauri. DRS is open. Absolutely. Can he get it done now? Into the stadium, heavy on the brakes. Nice move there from Scotty Harris.
I'll be honest, it was one of those risk or reward kind of thing. He knew he had to get it done there, otherwise it was too late.
But this is the crucial thing now, because Scotty Harris is going to come out just behind Johnny Stokes on the soft tyre. So here we go. You can see the amount of time that Dutchface has lost to his teammate there. Look how much they've separated now. And Moylan does get out ahead of Scotty Harris. So unfortunately, Scotty's going to lose out a lot here, because these guys are going to be rapid till the end of this race now.
Yeah.
Al Jadifa will also come in as well. Carl's doing very well. They're in seventh place right now, but I do believe he'll have to come in at some point to change his medium tyres.
See, Chubb will be thinking now whether to come in now or push for another lap.
Yeah, he will. James is fantastic in second place right now. He's got 12 seconds to Johnny Stokes, and he's not going to pit again by the looks of it. I think he's done his pit now. So all he's got to do really is just put in the best lap times he possibly can. Obviously, once they catch up, it'll be very difficult for him to hold that place. But he enters first. Everyone's pitting. This could be a chance for him, as it looks like he's getting unlapped, I believe. Yeah, by Avi. Avi on the faster tyres. He just let him go. But do you know what, mate? Give me some DRS while you're there. I'll have some straight line from you in a little bit. Oh, this is fantastic from everyone here involved. Chubb has fallen behind behind Scotty Harris after that pit stop. Dodger retired in the pit lane, unfortunately. It's a big shame not seeing him finish.
Crucially, though, Chubb is in front of Dutchface.
He is. That's the main battle, but obviously he won't be. I think he won't be in front of Scotty Harris. But the fact that Chubb is on these brand new set of softs, Scotty Harris must be thinking, "Fuck, what am I going to do?" And look at the gap decreased between Johnny Stokes and James. It's now 9.5 seconds. He is eating that time up. And we have got more changes here as Nelsby is back past Rumax again. Trading places left, right and centre, these guys. Elsfan is coming to the pits as well. Putting on a set of softs to the end of this race.
Oh, Johnny's got, James has got jumping into the pits.
Oh, his pit? Oh. Maybe he saw the gap decrease too much. Well, do you know what? It's a losing battle for him. Set of soft tyres to the end of this race. Should do him some good stead, actually. Should put him just behind Dutch Face. Or actually just ahead of Dutch Face, sorry. Or be close, actually. But there we go. Way ahead of Dutch Face. So Dutch Face, it just shows how much time he lost with that battle. And going that extra lap.
Yeah, definitely.
As Chubb has got past Scotty. Which is what he needed to do there. Needed to be done. Now Scotty's going to be under attack now from James. It's still... Do you know what? Yes, I can see Johnny Stokes is 2.6 seconds ahead of Moyland. But Moyland's on a good little run at the moment. He's slowly edging down that time.
Yeah, he's taking bits out of it, and if Johnny Stokes starts feeling the pressure, he tends to make little mistakes, which could result in him picking up a penalty.
So while that's gone on, I want to jump on board quickly for the battle for 7th place between FreeSync and Al Jadifa as they enter the S section now. Both very similarly aged soft tyres, both catching up. Well, they're 10 seconds away from Dutch Face. So depending on how fast they're lapping, they could see them maybe meeting at the end of the race. Don't know.
I'm not too sure. It just seems to be stagnant at that time. Take little bits off and then it adds on.
Yeah, it seems to be jumping about a lot, doesn't it? Now I'm watching it. It seems to be jumping about quite a bit. And obviously, this battle ain't going to help either.
Yeah, it's dropped down to 10.4. Let's see how that. Let's see if that makes any difference. So, right now, I'm at.
Sorry, go on,
my eyes is right now is on FreeSync because we know he's picked up quite a few penalties.
Yeah, he has.
But how much of those penalties has he picked up, and will it affect his points at the end? Well, obviously it will affect his points, but how badly?
Yeah, so obviously we know that errors got penalties. We don't like checking penalties. We like to keep it exciting. So
yeah, we like to have a little bit of surprise at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
But I know FreeSync's picked up quite a few, so I know he's picked up a lot more than other drivers. So it would depend on. Let's say he's had 9 seconds, so he'll lose 1 place with everybody else having penalties as well. But also, if he's got quite a few, then
just took a glance up the top of the grid. Look how close Moyland is now behind Johnny Stokes.
Oh, that's jumped down a lot in the last lap.
That is either a mistake from Johnny or just the sheer pace of Moyland. As we enter the last 6 or 7 laps of this race now. This could be interesting.
I'd say it'd be a combination of both.
Yeah, a mistake led to and a mistake from Johnny and a good lap from Moyland. 1.4 seconds the gap. It's getting close, you know. Oh no, that's not going to help.
Not at all. But tell you who it does help though. It does help Scotty Harris.
And James is in a good spot here. He hasn't got. I believe he's only got 1 penalty. I don't think he's got that many penalties today. FreeSync isn't catching Dutch Face as much as he probably would like. So,
but he has dropped it down by a second, 1.2 seconds.
Not enough, I don't think, if he wants to challenge him. Especially with his penalties as well. But
we need to be taking 2 seconds off a lap right now for any opportunities for an overtake.
Brooker Bronco overtaken there for the battle for 15th place. Avi up into 15th. Not sure if that what happened there. I thought there was a bit of a gap between those two boys.
Tell you what, the two Ferrari drivers, before we were talking about them being 14th and 15th earlier, before
no, 10 and 11.
We were dropped out, 10th and 11th, and
here we go. Ajdi for now on free seat. Should be a simple move for him to make. Sticks to the racing line. Not much free seat can do. Tries to sit in behind, and there we go. Up into 7th place for Al Jadifa. See what if he free seat can come back at him at all, but I don't think he can. As you see there, Al Jadifa with another bite at the cherry.
Yeah.
Robson Racer now on the back of Womack, so we were just saying how Ferraris are doing well, but look at this from Robson Racer down the straight. Womack has got a bit of help from his teammate ahead with DRS, but Womack knows a losing battle when he sees one. Backs off, Rob gone through.
Yeah, absolutely. Is Rob going to be able to capitalise that and take the next Ferrari, get himself into points?
Ellsby made a little bit of a mistake there, lost, but managed to hold it together. Looks like he got a bit tail happy on the exit of turn 3. Oh, but 1 second, we're going to jump on board to the battle for first place, because look at the gap now. Moylan is 3 tenths behind Johnny Stokes. With DRS as well down his back straight. Bit of overtake to boot as well. It goes down the inside. Will this be a battle for the first place? Oh, great move from Moylan. Not much Johnny can do. Can't make the switch back either. And Moylan will take the lead of this race for the first time after 32 laps.
The question is that we know Moylan's got at least 2 penalties.
For how many?
As Johnny Stokes, I think he's only got the 1, if I remember rightly. But so does Moylan have it in him to get that 3-second gap?
Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be good.
His current pace, it shows that he should have it, because he's already made 0.7 of a second on half a lap.
Very, very quick. He's very, very quick racer, Moylan. And just notice as well that Rob has dispatched both Ferraris and they have swapped places again. So Womack is back ahead of his teammate. So 18 lap old mediums not looking so healthy now. And they are getting caught by Carl in 13th on the fresh softs. But has he got enough laps to do anything about it? Ouch.
Be a tough call.
It will be. It's starting to simmer down a little bit, but it looks like Johnny Stokes having another run on Moyland. Gets very close to the back. Not able to do anything, so this could be just Johnny, just thinking Moylan's got more penalties than me, I just got to sit behind, or is he trying to make an overtake because they've got the same penalties? And Al Jadifa and Freesink have some places again, so Freesink's back past Al Jadifa for the battle for 7th.
But obviously Al Jadifa hasn't got penalties, so he could just sit there going, I'm quite happy here. I'll just chill.
Ooh, we have yellows. Who was it? I don't know. As Nelsby and Womack, once again, they're their own little battle there for Ferrari. Nelsby back past his teammate for the wooden spoon of 11th place. Not much Womack can do in that situation, but sit and wait. Oh no, Al Jadifa's penalty!
No way.
That could affect everything, but he's got DRS now. Can he make a move in the stadium? No, not yet.
Well, that yellow flag earlier was for Booker Bronco, getting out of the way for the front runners. So, yeah, I think he took himself off the track and allowed the front runners to get past him. Which is what we like to see, don't we? We like to see the drivers that are being lapped, getting out of the way and not interrupting the battles at the front. As
Al Jadifa gets back past Freesink, these two guys having the time of their lives right now, probably. And the gap between Johnny Stokes and Moylan's increased once again to 8 tenths. Jumping back now for the battle, but for basically for the battle for nothing really. As Womack's into the pits. Had enough of those hard tyres. Is he going to go for fastest lap possibly? Ruin someone's party? I'm on board now with a battle for essentially 11th place because Carl, Avi have caught up to the back of Nels B, and they're on the faster tyres. Oh, a mistake there from Carl, which could leave the door open for Avi to make a move for 12th place. They're all out of overtake as well, all using their overtake button. Avi goes round the outside. Great move there from Avi up into 12th, and now his eyes are set on the Ferrari ahead.
But Avi really needs to get himself into 10th. Because he's currently sitting with the fastest lap with a 1:15.6, and the nearest one before is Chubbs with a 1:15.8. So it's quite a clear gap for that fastest lap for him. But
there we go. Avi's making a move now on Nels B up into 11th place. Makes it simply done into the stadium. But I think it's a big ask to try and catch up to Rob Sim Racer. He's 7 seconds away from him.
Yeah.
7 seconds away. So here we go. Can Carl do anything against Nels B? Nels B defends fairly early, but for some reason Carl's not making the most of that. Oh, does now. Does realise now. And look at the traction. I think it's a bit late now for that, Carl. Should have done that a bit sooner. Oh, but Nels B, heavy on the brakes. Lets him past. Strange one from Nels B there. I would have defended that.
Well, we are now on our final lap.
Here we are. And 1 second, because I'm back on board with the battle for 7th place. Can Freesing get back past Al Jadifa? Oh, a bit of contact there at the last corner. That's going to cost him a lot of time there. Whereabouts are the leaders? I think they're still in Sector 1.
They are in start of Sector 2.
Look at the traffic ahead of him as well. A lot of traffic as Freesing make another move round the outside of Al Jadifa. Al Jadifa has to give it up. Can't make anything there. But can he get him back? I don't think he can. I don't think he can. But wait a minute, 1 second, because Freesing made a mistake on the exit. It's allowed Al Jadifa to get alongside. Oh, but I think a bit of overtake there from Freesing definitely helped him. But anyway, jump on board with the leaders now. Yeah,
Carl just got out of the way for Moylan to get past him as he goes around the final corner.
Brilliant, and Moylan will cross the line in first. Will he hold it? Johnny Stokes, can he beat him? He does, he jumps him on the penalties. Second, can third place, will Moylan hold second? Yeah, hold second.
Does.
James crosses the line in 4th. Scotty Harris will cross the line in 5th place. Dutch Face, I don't think he can get any ground on anyone ahead. But that is a great race from everyone involved there.
Absolutely. Dutch Face, the only driver not to pick up penalties.
Yeah, it's fantastic from him. He literally the only mistake he made today was pitting when he did, I think. Freesing crosses the line in 7th, but Jadifa jump him. He does jump him in the end. All that battling was for nothing but entertainment purposes. As Erez now comes through the stadium section. He will pick up 9th place, depending on penalties. Crosses the line. Does hold 9th. Can Rob jump him? He's a big gap away though. It was 17 seconds. I don't think it'll be possible for him to gain anything there.
Well, I'll be honest. Right at the end, because I thought I'll have a little look at penalties because I'm not interrupt anything like that. But as I had a little look, there was a lot of penalties for some drivers. Freesing had 21 seconds of penalties. Erez had 17 seconds.
So Erez given the game driver of the day. Oh, do you know what? Part of me wants to give it to Dutch Face having a clean race, but I do believe. Do you know what? I will give it to Dutch Face because I think he did help out his teammate to hold the win. Personally, Gaz, what do you disagree? Do you agree with that one?
I agree with your reasoning. I was thinking right up until near the end. Al Jadifa absolutely had an outstanding race. It was quite all the way through. Did really well. Only picked up 1 penalty near the end. So special mention to him as well for that because that was a fantastic. And Carl's had a strong race.
Yeah, he did. Carl definitely had a strong race.
Unfortunate he's down at 13th, but he did have a strong race. Avi with the fastest lap of a 1:15.6. Unfortunately doesn't get the extra point because he's just outside the points.
Oh, such a shame. But hats off to Moylan as well. Managed to finish the race without spinning. But yeah, run down your final standings for this race. Johnny Stokes is your race winner. Second place is Moylan. Third is Chubb. Fourth is James Owl. Great race from him as well. Jumped 2 places during that race. Scotty Harris stays where he is in 5th place. Dutch Face drops down 2 into 6th. Algedifa in 7th. Freesink in 8th. Erez in 9th. And 10th place Robson Racer. Avi in 11th, Nelsby in 12th, Carl in 13th, El Stefano in 14th, Womax 15th, Brooker Bronco 16th. DNFers today, Hud Zojo, Monty, and Bozeman. Oh, do you know what? Part of me, I want to give it to Dutch Face, but I think I have to agree with you with the Al-Jadifa comment. He done very, very well. Shout out to Errors as well. Shout out to Dutch Face. But yeah, well, I think Dutch Face made a mistake there by pitting when he did, getting involved in a battle where it wasn't really necessary, and it kind of cost him basically a chance for podium.
But I've got to give it to I was expecting more people to crash out. To be fair,
Yeah, definitely.
no,
I'm not sure if the update has corrected it. Maybe it has. There was an update today. I'm not sure if it has done the trick.
I don't know. I really have no idea, but got to just give it to these drivers. Have had an absolutely fantastic race.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you here.
I would have joined you quicker if it wasn't for the updates.
That's no worries, man. But yeah, that was the Mexican Grand Prix here at Rapid Pixel Racing. Join us next week for the one and only Monaco Grand Prix. But yeah, fantastic races from everyone. Thank you very much for joining us here. And until then, we'll see you next week. Goodbye.